Hello everyone, welcome back to Swore Hearts of Iron 4. So, we had all of our troops stacked up over here because the front line just kind of kept moving as the British pushed. I said, you know what, in between episodes, you know what, let's go ahead and move our troops down here. We're going to push to this front line, and we're going to push to take Bohemia and Hungary. Now, Hungary has already capitulated once. We'd like to go ahead and take them back. But Bohemia, I don't believe they have capitulated yet, and I feel like they should be fairly easy to push through here. On top of that, because they haven't capitulated yet, they could end up giving us a great deal of land, or at least giving them to the British. Either way is fine with me. Modern tank. There we go. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to start producing these higher level tanks. To be completely realistic, I don't really know if that's going to happen. We just don't have a lot of factories. We don't have a lot of just general infrastructure for war to produce anything other than infantry. And our infantry does a pretty good job. I'll fully admit our infantry does a pretty good job. We're about to be fully motorized even. But even so, it's still not... Wow, jeez, there's so many troops over here. It's still not perfect. Still definitely not perfect. All right, you two, can you push on these guys? There you go. See, now that's what you want to see. A little bit of success. And let's go ahead and push ourselves away. Very good, logistics company. We'll go ahead and up the MP here, because we are using MPs. Let's push ourselves away from the fact that there's just a ton of troops over here and utilize that. Because there's just a lot of soldiers on this Eastern Front. The Western Front has been shut down. We have Western and Central Europe, by and large, locked down. All that's left is Eastern Europe and the Balkans. And we've helped the Balkans. We took back Athens. Turkey still not able to come back, but... Vienna, big one that we're holding on to right now. Very good. All right, two in. We might encounter some Germans because I think there are some still hanging around. There are 6 divisions of Germans hanging around. We're more likely to encounter Japanese, if we're being honest. Still unlikely, but certainly possible. Go ahead and push in. There you go. All right, that's fine. Bratislava shall be ours. Alright, continue to push. Beat back the Soviets wherever possible. And take whatever land we can. Bratislava being a pretty big one to get a hold of right now. Still have a couple troops that are trying to catch up from the rear. Yeah, just go ahead and keep pushing just a little bit. I don't see any Soviets up front right now that we need to particularly worry about. That's a fine defense. Nothing wrong with that. Gonna come in. So we have Bratislava. We're pushing a little bit forward. Go ahead and take Hungary. Now this does expand the line against the Soviets. Okay, that's a bad idea. Just hold your position on Bratislava. Again, this does expand the line against the Soviets because we are opening up fresh bits here against Hungary and the Bohemian Empire, of course, in a different war. So we're essentially grabbing fresh land to make this Soviet front artificially bigger is what's going on here. So there is a German over here. Okay, we might be able to beat back some Germans. That would be pretty awesome if we could pull that off. We'll go ahead and do this. All right. Nice. That's very good. Again, as much as we can take here, artificially extending the front line, as well as pushing really hard to capitulate. Capitulate what we can. That's a nice defense. 4 on defense. Very good. Very solid. I would like to see a little bit more firepower involved on this one. You are having a hard time up here. Why don't you stay put? Stay put. You lost that battle. We're fine. It's no big deal. Go ahead and reallocate the front line. There you go. So everyone gets to the right positions. Take a moment to reorganize and resupply. And defend where necessary, absolutely. The defense is, of course, crucial. Looks like 2 German divisions over here. So we could kick the Germans a little bit more. They're essentially irrelevant in this war at this point. But that doesn't mean we can't still do things, you know? That doesn't mean we can't still have an effect on them. Especially because they are such a big player. You know, this could end up being a pretty big deal that we are taking them on. And here, we're just moving up. We're taking this little bit instead of down here, because that does actually force the Soviets away from our position. So, can we go and take Eastern Slovakia? If we can take that right now, real quick, that should go ahead and capitulate. Again, expanding that border, especially against Poland. A huge border against Poland at that point. And I'm sure the Soviets will come back in and they'll take a whole bunch. But for now, having that extra little bit could prove to be very, very helpful. Go ahead and close in on them. Here you go. So Eastern Slovakia has been taken. Bohemia... Okay, so they must have already capitulated once at this point because they did not recapitulate. So we have them recapitulated to no effect, essentially. Which is not that big of a deal. I mean, giving the British Eastern Slovakia, super useful for them. Go ahead and expand this out just a little bit. I'd like to see a division moving over to protect Eastern Slovakia here, but... the fact that we can give them Eastern Slovakia, that means that we will essentially be giving them more factories so they can continue their whole deal. All right. One of you needs to just stay put. There we go. Just hold on to Eastern Slovakia. I think right here where we are, it's a pretty good balance. Actually, we can take Budapest. That would be fantastic. So we'll have Budapest. We'll be in a good place. And then I would like to see a push to eliminate the remnants that are over here. Oh, coming in on us here. Oh, we did take Budapest. And we hold Budapest. Very good. Push back. I don't like that. Please, please give us that little bit of land back. Uh-oh. Woo! Okay, not over yet. Not over yet. Hold the position. Hold the line. There we go. Give them a little bit of extra defense. They're going to need our troops. Our troops are very strong. Each individual division is very powerful. Very expensive to produce, but very powerful. Is there anything here? Nothing in there. That's fine. But again, we do have Budapest, giving that to the British to give them more factories. Now, can we push in? We can, just a little bit. Now, I don't think we've forced Poland to capitulate yet. We've gotten close, but I don't think we've done a full Polish capitulation quite yet. It would be very hard to do that, but I would like to see it happen. Or what if you, yeah, just come in on that side. So that forces them back. Yeah, get involved. Help them out. Beat everyone here. Absolutely. Get involved over here. Very good. And this should eliminate, what, 4, 5, 6 divisions at least? At least 6 divisions? Or are they going to be able to retreat through Poland? If they can retreat through Poland, that will not kill them. That will save them if they can do that. Which does suck a little bit, and I think that's what we're going to have happen here. But ultimately, it's not all bad. You know, ultimately, it's not all bad. Because that means that we have forced them to retreat. And now this new front in the south, southern Poland, hopefully that will hold strong. It has, ooh, they've pushed really close to Berlin. We might want to push our way back up in that direction and retake all this land. There's actually no cities in there. But there are a couple naval dockyards which could come in handy. Go ahead and push just a little bit closer to Krakow. We're not going to be able to take it. But I do think we should end up falling back here fairly soon. Just a smidge closer. Oh, the tank's going to get there first, isn't it? It's going to get there first because we're slow. We'll see. Go ahead and pound in on them. There you go. Very good. Still holding Budapest. Actually pushing out of Budapest. That's impressive. Can you take out this cavalry? You actually aren't even bordering the cavalry. You're bordering over here. That's right. You go for the cavalry as well. Perfect. You can just... No. Just stay put. Push back the cavalry. Not quite able to get to the border of Krakow. We're very close. I would really like to. You two, and not able to help. Okay. Whoops. That's fine. Okay, looks like we did push the cavalry back. Very good. All right, so we took you two, moved you here. 60s. Okay, I like it. I like it. We are losing quite a few troops. That or they're going to troop production, which would be preferable. Again, we are trying to upgrade those field hospitals. Ew. So you did get to touch Krakow, but it's not doing you a whole lot of good. Go ahead and see if you can get up there and give them that extra bit of defense. You are holding. You are holding very well. Very well done. Where'd the Soviets go? Did they just fall into here? They might have. Either way, we can go ahead and kick the Soviets out of here. It'll just be the Hungarian border and retaking in a big way. I like it. It's a good job, team. Looks like we did isolate some units over here. Very good. Our front line is starting to get a little out of control. So we'll have to be a little careful. You know, pay attention to where our troops are going and all that. Is there any 3 to 5? There could be several airplanes here, actually. Let's go for the airbase. See if you can get control of that airbase. Okay, that's fine. You know, that's as expected. There should be some resistance. Looks like we got control of the airbase. Very good. Debrecen should fall within our hands. Very good. That will give us a few more factories, a little bit more to work with. Good to hear. Very good to hear. Looking for Arad. Take back a little bit more land. And, ooh. Being attacked by the Soviets. Not surprising, but it is something we just have to deal with. Okay, so you've pushed your absolute limits. You can't do any more. That's fine. You've pushed really well. You made it really far. We have one division right here. I'd like to take this out, open it up a little bit in here. And then we have a division. Go ahead and push for Krakow. May as well. I'm not quite sure where all of our divisions are. I'm going to be honest. I don't actually know where all of our army is right now. So, knowing that, I think we want to go ahead and pull a good portion of our military back and just see what we can get out of it. Push them back, go defend Berlin, which is wide open for us to take, honestly. So, that whole area over there is just wide open. We can do a good job over there. So, if we can manage to get our divisions out safely and securely without giving up any potential offensives we're working on right now, and it looks like we should be able to, go ahead and cancel your line. Do a new front right here. Work your way up. That'll be good for a lot of reasons, most of which because we'll be giving ourselves a little bit of time. Did we actually build? We built the nuclear reactor. Very good. Very good. Okay. You could be at 1 bomb a year. Very good. That we can't use right now because we don't have any tactical bombers. But that is something that we can consider going forward. What's up? Unfulfilled import request from Argentina. That's unexpected. Doesn't matter super much. What we're actually missing is steel from France. Here you go, France. What's up? Oh, yeah, whatever. It's fine. Just don't use our last civilian factory, but we have plenty of civilian factories, so we should be okay. Okay, so our troops are falling back. We'll have a little bit of time to rest and recover, and then we should be good to go, especially to go ahead and take this whole area in here. There is a Polish city. I don't think the Poles have capitulated yet. They capitulated to the Russians and then became a Russian puppet. But I do not believe they have capitulated to, after they became a puppet, to this war. So, looks like we are good to go. Push you there. Push you there. You 5 right here. So that'll give us a great deal of land. Push back against the Soviets in a pretty big way. How are we doing on supplies? Producing a ton. This is fantastic. Our factories are working beautifully. They're doing exactly what they need to be doing. Can you push for Poznan? Go ahead and just push up. Like to see you guys go this way, and then you two take out this cavalry. Very easy to do. There is a naval port here. I don't foresee us being able to cut off the cavalry reasonably. There's another field hospital. Very good. Very good. Keep the field hospital going. Give us that trickle back. We do desperately need the trickle back, as we just don't have a lot of manpower. We don't have a lot of soldiers. So every little bit of trickle back would be very good. For those of you that don't know, trickle back is essentially when one of your troops dies, when you suffer casualties, you get a certain percentage back from those casualties. Okay, we should be able to take off a Soviet cavalry and a Soviet tank division here. That is actually absolutely massive. There's the overrun, and continue onwards. Very good. You will try to go take Poznan again. It's a close fought thing. Yeah, okay. So you're having a hard time taking Poznan. That's fine. Just stay put if you can. You're not going to. Now will you? Kind of. Take some land around Poznan. Attack from 2 angles. Get a bonus that way. Get to the Turks and the Swiss. They are alive. They have a port. But if we can provide them with just a little bit of extra support, that would potentially prove to be a big thing for them. We'll see what we can do. Go ahead and push up. Take out this base here. And then you push out this way. We'll see what happens. So there we go. Gonna go help defend over here. Looks like they did retreat one of the divisions, but that's okay. Attack from 2 sides. Looking a lot better this time. Looking a lot better. This is what I want to see. Take Poznan and beat back the Poles. If we can encircle them here, take Danzig, take the naval bases, take the entire ocean. If we can manage that, we can cut them off and take out a lot of divisions here, Polish and Russian. Okay, that's a losing battle. Don't worry about it. It's hard to see the difference between Poland and the UK. They're a very similar shade, and that does cause a little bit of problems, I would say. 5 divisions on that. That's not very good. Just, okay, fine. Don't bother. Just make sure you guys are all on this division. You're all on this line. Sorry. Can you get right here? Just defend it a little bit more. So Danzig, big city to take. And it should be ours. It should fall right into our hands here. We are trying to take it. They are trying to escape through Danzig. All right, we managed to take Danzig. Very good. And then there's one that's just walking around. Go ahead and push out against him. Looks like we have him. And with that, Poland capitulates. The armies are pretty much done over here, and that's huge. So Winston Churchill announces the cowardly Polish nation has capitulated. So that is absolutely huge. It's really torn up here because there are a lot of soldiers still around. Very messy battle lines in Poland. We'll try to clean up that just a little bit more as we can. Looks like an invasion to try and retake Turkey. That would be pretty sweet. And we are seeing pretty much nothing happening down here, actually, to be honest. Pretty much nothing's happening there. Yugoslavia coming back strong. Still don't have most of the country, but we have taken a great deal. So that is very good. And then justification. The German Reich is justifying against us. We're already at war, buddy. There's nothing you can justify about us. So, Saudi Arabia, 54%. 44% for Iraq. Iran, officially a republic. We could see them get in the battle here. Tibet sitting at 23%. What are you at? 53. I want to wait until you're at 60. And then we're also doing Paraguay, 60% still, 59.98. I think that we are losing over here. And that's not a good thing. There you go, 60%, 60.02, very good. And then the Dominican Republic, 59%. When is the USA's next election? Because that'll probably be when they get in the war. November of 1948. Ouch. Okay, well, we'll see what we can pick up. Right now, we're trying to get just any small nation involved, and it's not quite working. We just need that little bit more to tip it over the edge to really crush the Soviets. It won't even take that much at this point. It really won't. Urumqi. Guys, take Urumqi. Capitulate Sinkiang. That'd be huge. That'd be massive if you guys could pull that off. And it's possible. It is absolutely possible. You just got to do it. But that's going to go ahead and do it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends. Best thing to do for the channel is share the video on Facebook, on Twitter. Thank you to Amphit for being a Patreon supporter. And I'll see you all next time as we deal with the mess that is now Poland. Holy crap. I'm glad we're going to be able to take out some of these divisions. But just, wow. It's all torn up. It's all torn up. If we can erase all of these divisions, that would be huge. But realistically, this is just going to be messy, and it's going to be a slaughter. And it's going to be next episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Oh my goodness, we have 5 more divisions. Oh my goodness. That is so good. That is so, so good. 5 fresh divisions. Oh, that is amazing. We're training 6 simultaneously now, so very good. I'm super excited about that. I kind of want to add more to each of these, make each division that much stronger, but probably not. We're not going to worry too much about it. Alright. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time in DFTBA.